let's move to the dungeon debate.
Which I feel like is a short and bittersweet one.
Yeah, it's a short one, and it needs to be.
So basically, the DM question of the week is small parties or big parties? So basically, I feel like it's like 4 players or 8 players. So I'm kind of
No. So the average. What are you talking about?
Critical Role has 8 people.
What did you just say the dungeon debate is?
Small parties versus big ones.
Yeah. Okay. So an average normal party is 3 to 5. So a small is below 3, so it's got to be 2 or 1, and a large is 6 or above.
Yikes.
So I'll be defending large parties.
I'll be defending small.
I think there's merit on both sides, but I am defending large.
So please give your statements.
So I prefer DMing, and I think
too.
From a DM's perspective, I like large parties because it's less prep. And my favorite part about DMing is that I get to watch people discuss the bones I throw to them and kind of like grapple and wrestle with dilemmas. You know what I mean? Problem solving. Yeah. I like to watch my friends or whoever problem solve. And in a large party, you have tons of that. You have too much of that almost, which is kind of why things have to be sped along. That's why you don't prep as much because they're just going to be arguing the whole time. So that is a con, but I like that con. And when it comes to small parties, smart groups, you get that. If you have 2 people, you'll get that a little bit. If you have 1 person, you'll get it not at all. It'll be in their head. And that's like my favorite part. So large parties are definitely the best. And I think that's most of the time people's favorite parts about DMing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. So personally for me, I love prepping. Which is very fun. I love like world building and stuff. So if you're a DM that likes prepping, have smaller parties. But like the main,
I like prepping. It's just time.
It is time, yeah. But the main con of big parties is number 1, they're stupid slow. Like, you know, you can't spend like 30 sessions. You're like, oh guys, you know, like come on, I want you guys to get level.
You gotta work to make them fast.
You gotta work to get them fast, and also combat is a real hassle. And you have to be very talented DM to make everyone engaged because, you know, combat will take forever to do, especially if you have like a goblin ambush. There's like 7 goblins. So you got to do what they got to do. So, you know, it just causes, it's very hard to like do combat with large groups. That's, but I do agree with like they get to discuss more, which is really fun as a DM. You're like, they're idiots. They're gonna go in this tunnel. I don't know. I do also find that fun. But the pros with small parties is that combat is very easy. Well, duh. And you get to focus on those people more. So you get to focus on their backstories and the stuff they, you know, get to do. You know, you get to focus on the role playing and like what they do to cast magic items and stuff like that. So magic spells and attacks. So those are kind of like my points. But yeah, so that's kind of the
something
gist.
You said in the beginning is Critical Role is a large party.
They're also very professional voice.
Probably not an accident.
Well, remember, they're exceeding the normal group, and they're the experts of, you know, they're veterans.
What do the experts do?
But they're veterans. They're 99% of D&D players aren't Critical Role. That's why there's actually a problem. It's called the Matt Mercer
effect.
Yeah.
Well, that's just they say it's the Matt Mercer effect. Blah blah blah. Literally, that's just how everything works. You have people that are really good at something, and if you compare yourself to them and expect to be as good as them, when they're the professionals and they spend their literal career doing it, then yeah, you're gonna be sad because it's like you're not. Yeah, I mean, if you would be good too if you got paid to do it.
Well, yeah, no, well, exactly. That's why they
they are talented.
Well, that's why they have 8 people. Because they're stupid talented and they know, you know, their role playing is on key, but that's why they have 8 people. Most people can't really do 8 people. It's really hard. Like for me, 6 to 7 is like really hard.
But you have to remember, Critical Role is to be listened to. It's not focused on them having fun. They do have fun, but they're all there with the expectation that this is for the people listening. That's true. If you really pay attention to who's being engaged at a time, some actual players won't talk for like hours. Like they'll just interject every now and then, but it's not their spotlight time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so Critical Role gives the listener a really rich story, but to play the Critical Role campaign with all those characters would actually be not as fun as it is to listen.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
But they know this, that they're all doing it for us. You know what I mean? It's clearly fun for them. It's a fun game regardless, and they all really get along
that's
well.
the life dream. Please help us on.
But it's for show, right?
Yeah,
it's show business.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah.
But the extreme, the veterans go the 8 people. Generally, the most common Joe or Jill.
But yeah, go to
does not do 8 people.
Go to a gaming. What's the word I'm looking for?
Gaming like store
convention, like role playing game convention, or whatever. Those are typically pretty big games too.
They can be, yeah.
Because it's just D&D's a social game.
Yeah.
And it's fun to have a lot of people around you to role play with.
That is fun, yeah. But like, it just the more people you have, the harder it is for the DM and the players to have fun, because I've had people that went on their phones. I'm like, get off your phone, and they're like, it's been like 20 minutes.
The more people you add, the more it requires everyone at the table to be good members of the group. DMs need to be on it because there's so much going on. Players need to be respectful of everyone else. They need to be focused. There is no time to waste, so they cannot be on their phone or anything. And they need to be engaged, right? And so the more you add players, the more likely you're going to get something that's problematic. But when you go to a gaming convention, or you're being live streaming it, which is Critical Role, everyone is going to be really on point. You know what I mean? Because it's you're everyone expects everyone here to be on their best behavior. You know what I mean? In your house, that may not be the case, but it can be. And so I think a large party has the potential to be the best. A small party is easier, but a large party, if you do it right, is a lot more richer.
Which is true. Yeah, that is true. But generally just...
Don't take the easy route.
What do you mean?
Small parties are the easy route. Go big parties.
But no.
Develop that talent.
But what do you want to go big, and it's not fun for
go big or
else.
Go home.
Well, now remember, if you bite more than you can chew, you choke. Make sure you don't choke, guys. Choking's sad. Yeah.
Yeah, but
there's a reason why that exists. You don't want to go too big. You need to work up for it, which not a lot of DMs have.
Yourself.
Not a lot. Yeah, you gotta stretch yourself. But small parties, if you just want to have fun, have a good time, have an easy time, joy, fun, go with small parties.
But I think a small party always wants a slightly bigger party. But a large party, you're never like, oh my God, I wish some of these people weren't here. Maybe sometimes you are. Oh, yeah. Are you? So
sadly, I'm in a club and there's 8 people. I'm just like, God, they all exhaust me. But it's okay.
Are you the DM at least?
Yes. No, but I do love all of them. No.
But 8 people's a lot.
8 people's or 7.
You have to understand that's not what D&D's supposed to be.
That is true. Yeah.
But yeah,
it's hard.
But 6, come on, that's fine.
6. Well, 6 is fine. 6 is good,
and that counts as large. So boom.
Well, it's not the highest. That means
5.
4 is small.
3 to 5 is normal. 6 is.
Well, I thought it was 2
abnormal.
to 6 players, right?
Does it say that on the box or something? Because I think 3 to 5 is that sweet spot.
3 to 5 is the sweet spot.
All right, that's all I got to say about it.
That's all I gotta say too.
All right, well then that's the end.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, tell us whether you like large or small.
Wow, this one.
Sometimes you may not have a choice. But this has been a longer episode, but it has been Red Dragons.
This is gonna be the episode. So we got you could support us, please. We gotta eat. We want to have fun.
No, we don't. Yeah, we don't plan on getting paid from this.
Yes, but we are serving you all. We want to give you the Red Dragon wisdom and lore. So hopefully that you're Red Dragons, and when you fight a Red Dragon, you know what's up. Red Dragons are legendary. We want your encounters with Red Dragons to be legendary, and we want the DM's Red Dragons to be legendary, baby.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So
alrighty.
Next episode will be our last episode of season 1.
It's coming.
All right. Peace out, everyone.